Hey guys, welcome back to GWiz Academy. So let's get started with our second chapter where we will be doing the environment setup. What is this environment setup? We need a development environment to be set up on our local computer. So right now on my PC, we need to have certain things in place before we start writing code in Python. So let me first quickly close all these tabs. Okay. The first thing that we need is a code editor, IDE, Integrated Development Environment. So what is this IDE? If you have watched my other previous front-end course, then you already know that we use VS Code Editor. So first thing that you need to do is there are so many code editors online, but even you can use online code editors as well. But let's go with VS Code. That is what I'll be using in this whole course. So I recommend you to go ahead and download VS Code. You simply need to type VS Code here in Google and you'll be able to download this, and based on your laptop or operating system and PC operating system, right? So based on your environment, you can go ahead and download and install. Installation is as simple as that. You can simply, if it is on Windows, then simply just need to download the setup installer and continue, right? You need to go ahead and download and install based on your PC or Mac or Linux operating system. And then the second thing, right now I have already installed VS Code on my system, right? So the first thing is you need to install this code editor. Once this code editor is installed, the second thing that you need to do is, by default you will have Python already installed on your computer. But how do you check that? Okay, let me quickly minimize all these things. First thing is you need to go to your command line interface. So let me go to my command line interface. You simply need to type cmd.exe, and as soon as this screen command line interface command prompt gets opened, what you need to type, you simply need to type py and hit enter. This is an error that we just now got. Py is not recognized as an internal or external command. Okay, let's try Python and hit enter. Still, Python is not recognized as an internal or external command operable program or batch file. So what does this mean? This means that right now in my PC, Python is not available. So how do you first install Python? So for that, what you need to do, if you see any version history or version of Python here, then rest assured that you have Python already installed in your computer, so you don't have to go further from here. You can skip this video and watch the next video. But in case if you too got this type of error, that means that you don't have Python in your system. So let's go ahead and download Python. So how to download Python? Simply type Python and visit the official website of Python. So here under downloads, here you need to click on this button, Python 3.11.1, and click on save file. Let the installer get downloaded. I guess I have already downloaded this file, so I'll not download it again, or yeah, let it be downloaded. Let it get downloaded. All right, so I have already downloaded this file one already. So I'll double click and run the installer. So here in this first prompt, what you need to do is you need to check this box, add python.exe to path, right? You make sure that you select this checkbox and click on install now. You can go ahead and customize the installation, but right now I assume that you are learning Python for the first time, and you are learning this as your first programming language. So I recommend you to go ahead with this option, right? Install now. Just wait for the installation to get completed. Just allow all the prompts. So now Python is getting installed on our Windows. Again, based on your operating system, if it is Windows or if it's Mac, then accordingly you need to download the compatible Python version, right? Either you can go ahead with the latest release or the last release before the latest recent pre-releases before this general release. You can go ahead and download any of the stable releases. That doesn't matter. Perfect. So Python installation was successful. Now simply close this tab. Let's close this tab as well. Let's minimize this one. And now what we will do, close this command prompt as well. Let's open the command prompt once again. And here, now let's go ahead and try to type py and hit enter. See, before we got an error that py is not a recognized program or something like that, right? So, but now what we are getting is Python 3.11.1 is installed. So this is the Python version. This is how we check Python version, right? So as soon as you type py, we have entered the Python mode. Perfect. So now what did we do in this video? We have first installed the IDE. If you already have IDE, what is IDE? It's nothing but a code editor. So there is a difference between code editor and IDE, but yeah, to write programs we need IDE. So Visual Code is what we have downloaded, and in that Visual Code we'll be writing our code. And the second thing is we needed Python. So it was not already by default installed. So what I did is we went and downloaded Python in our PC. So now we have checked whether the Python is installed or not. This is how we check Python, whether if it is installed or not. And then now that we have entered our Python mode, so what we need to do is let's go ahead and write our first program. And this is universal, right? We write hello world program. So in Python, to write a program, how simple is it? It is just see, we just need to type print space curly braces and then parenthesis, just open and close, and then double inverted comma, and then inside which we will write, hey, this is my first program. Okay, and now click on enter. That's it. You have successfully written your first program in Python, right? So as you can see, we just printed this message here, right? So whatever we write inside this print and parenthesis and inverted comma, it will be printed over here. So just see, Python is intelligent enough to calculate numbers, as to do maths as well. So let's say print, let's say 25 plus 27, the result will be 52. And let's say print my name is Rakesh, parenthesis close, it will print my name is Rakesh. Now in case if you want to print this exact term 25 plus 27 itself, you don't want this Python to do maths and print the output, right, to do the calculations and stuff like that. You just simply want this 25 plus 27 to be printed. So what you will write, print parenthesis open close, and then you need to use double inverted commas here, and then inside which you need to type 25 plus 27. Now Python will recognize it as a string and it will not calculate anything. So don't worry about this inverted comma, double inverted comma, and all those things. All those things we will cover in our future chapters. So you don't have to worry about anything right now. So right now what is important for you to see here is it's as simple as that. Just in one line we have written our first program in Python. Congratulations. So what is the program? Print hello world. So this program will print hello world as an output. So successfully hello world has been printed. That's it. It's as simple as that. Okay. So congratulations, we have installed Python, we have installed our IDE, we have written our first Python program, and in our future videos or in our future chapters, we will learn in-depth concepts of Python programming language, right? So let's get started. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions till now, please let me know in the comment section or in the description below, right? So thank you very much for watching. Have a great day. We'll see you in the next chapter. Thank you.